Hello everyone and welcome to WP User TV. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of a membership plugin called Memberpress. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's go through the features and how to set this plugin up. Okay, so here I'm on memberpress.com. This is their official website. So let's take a look at the pricing of this plugin. So if I come over here to pricing, we can see that they have three main pricing structure. We have the basic, the plus, and the pro. So here with the basic, you get quite a lot of add-ons and all of that. This is ideal if you're building just one website because this license allows you to install this on one website. Now this most popular, which is the plus, it allows you to build up to 10 websites, and it also has additional integrations which I'll go through later on in this video. The most important thing though is the integrations, and before I can go in and show you how to install this plugin, I'd like to go through these integrations and show you how and why this plugin is the best in my opinion. So here on the home page, if I scroll all the way down, there is an option here which says see all integrations. So I'm going to click on that. So if you are using other software out there, Memberpress is able to integrate with that and make it a complete working system. So here are some of them. So we have ActiveCampaign, Affiliate URL, Churn Burner. We have all these, LearnDash. In fact, I use LearnDash myself because that is what I use for my learning management system. And then when you scroll down here, we can see quite a lot of these popular ones. MailChimp, we have Stripe, we have Amazon, Aweber, BBPress, BuddyPress. One of my favorite here, ConvertKit. We also have Drip. And when you scroll down here, there is even more. You can integrate this with PayPal and also ThriveCart. And I use ThriveCart for my payment system as well. And down here, we also have WooCommerce and Zapier. So if it comes to integrations, you can pretty much integrate anything out there, because if it's not here on the list, you can actually use Zapier for that. So in terms of you using Memberpress with other integrations, you are covered. Right, so what I'm going to show you now is where and how to download this. So let's say you've chosen this basic plan. Once you set it all up and you've bought the plan, you get your own dashboard. So I've gone ahead myself and bought the most popular one, which is the plus. So I've got my account here set up. So I'm going to click on my account. So this is where you get everything to do with your account. I've got my license key here, which I will copy. And then here we also have the software. So I can download the current stable by just clicking here. And now it's being downloaded onto my computer. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come over here to my dashboard and I'm going to go ahead and install Memberpress. So here I'm going to come to plugins, click on add new, upload plugin, choose file. So this is in my downloads folder. So I'm just going to double click it and then click on install now. Next, you want to go ahead and activate the plugin. So I'm going to click on activate plugin. Okay, so now it's activated and we're going to see that we have now an entry here which says Memberpress. So the first thing you want to do after you've activated the plugin is to come all the way down here to activate, click on that, and then you need to add your license key. Now by adding your license key, it means that it makes it easier for you to get all the updates when they are available and also get all the features up and running. So here you get this option here. I'm just going to say agree. And I've already entered my license key here, as you can see. And then if I click here on add-ons, this is where now I can start adding all my add-ons. And this is quite easy to set up. So here, let's say I need to add ConvertKit. All I have to do is to come here, click install, and that automatically installs the integration for ConvertKit. So the process is the same for, let's say, WooCommerce or any other integrations here. So all I have to do now is to click activate plugin, and that is set up. Now, if I come over here to my dashboard, you'll now notice that we have this Memberpress entry here, which shows you your stats. It shows you the total amount and how many people have bought your course or whatever plan that you have on your website. So I think this is pretty cool because that just gives you a bird's eye view of what is happening in your memberships. Now, before I continue, I'd like to say if you want to buy Memberpress using my affiliate link, what I'll do is I'll give you access to my course, which shows you how to design membership websites using Memberpress. This course goes for $197. So if you buy your license using my affiliate link, I'll give you free access to that course. Okay, so let's dive in and let's continue with this. So here, if you want to start customizing your plugin, you come over here where it says Memberpress, and it has a list of things that you can go in and start setting up. So let's start with the membership. So if I click on memberships here, this is where you can start creating your memberships. Let's say, for example, you want a VIP access to, let's say, a specific content. This is where you can come in and click on Add New and give it a name. So let's call this VIP access, like that. And then over here, you can actually add the price. So let's say that's $199 for the VIP access. And then you get now an option here for the billing type, whether it's a one-time, recurring. So let's say it's your recurring. I'm going to select recurring. And then over here, we can set it to either monthly, yearly, weekly, every 3 months, every 6 months, and so forth. So let's say monthly for this one. You can also include a trial period. So let's say you want to give a 7-day trial and then charge your client after the trial period. You can activate it here, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then here you can just go ahead and publish it. Now, before you publish, you may want to come over here and add some more information about the VIP access. So this is where you can add the description of what that VIP access is about. And you can also add a video in there to explain this membership level. So over here, you can name the registration button if you want. And also you can customize a thank you page, which is brilliant. So after someone signs up, they can get redirected to a specific page which has your thank you message. So you can actually do this for this specific membership. And then over here, we also have permissions, but I would prefer to set up all the permissions under the rules, which I'll go through in a minute. And then here we have the price box. So this is what the price box will show once you've started adding everything. So let's say this is your heading. You can add your heading over here, and then you can start adding your benefits. So benefit 1, add your benefit 2. So it's quite easy to build this. And then you can also add your footer text and your button here. So this gives you a preview of what that page is going to look like. And that link will go to the page which your customer can add their details and also take their payments. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to click on publish. And then if I do a quick preview of this page, you can see now that it has the terms, $199 per month. And this is where they can enter the coupon code if you have one, and then they can click on sign up. But obviously this is not set up correctly because I haven't added all the information I need. I'm just showing you where everything is. So that's how easy it is to set up a membership. Okay, so let's move on to rules. So here on the rules, this is where you can set up that membership and say, okay, the protected content is going to be maybe all pages that have specific tags. It can be child pages off. It can be blog posts. So let's say you also have a learning management system in there and you have a course that you want to protect. This also does that because you can come in here and specifically choose which course you want to protect. So that's where you edit here. And if people try to access this content which you've made private, they will get a custom page which tells them that they are not able to access that content because they are not yet a member. And to become a member, you can click this link and then they can click that link to become a member. So that's where you set up your rules. Over here, you can set up coupons. So let's say it's end of year sale or you want to put a discount for your courses. I'm sure you've seen this around on other websites where you have a coupon code which gives you a 50% discount or a 20% discount on things like Black Friday and so on. So this is where you can add your coupon, and to add it is quite easy. All you have to do is to click on Add New. You specify the percentage. So let's say it's 20% off. You can override the trial period if you want, and then you can also set the coupon expiration date. So let's say it's only running for 2 days. You can just adjust it here, add your date, and after that time, they will not be able to access that discount. And this is where you can set up your coupon code to give your visitors. So let's say this is Friday 2018. So that'll be like a Black Friday 2018. This will be enable them to get the 20% discount. So this is how you add your coupon code, and then all you need to do is to publish it. So as you can see, this is a very easy to use system, and it's also very, very powerful. And I also use this in my membership websites for my DIVI course and my free WordPress course. It's fantastic and I really, really love it. And as you can see, it's quite easy as well to set it up and to find where things are. Now let's come over here to the reminders, because these reminders here are quite impressive. So I'm just going to click OK here. So here you can click on Add New. So this is where now you can send specific emails. So here you can edit the email. So you can see here that these reminders here are sent to your visitors behind the scenes automatically. So all you need to do is to come in and adjust your text in here, and then this will set it up, and every time you want to send your reminders, this will be sent. So here we also have triggers. So the trigger here, let's say after 4 days before subscription expires, this is the email they get. Okay, so that's quite exciting, because as you can imagine, it's very hard for you to go to each and every member. Let's say you have 100 or even 50 for that matter. How are you going to remember when their membership is going to expire, and for you to go in and remind them about their program expiring? So this does it automatically for you, and I think this is a very, very good system. Now if I come over here to members, now everyone that has signed up for your course, this is where you'd find them. And the good thing as well is here you can filter by memberships. So you can see the one that we've added is already here, VIP access. So let's say you have all sorts of memberships, VIP access, you have a gold access, maybe you have access to a specific course, the WordPress course. So all these are separated. So you can actually come in here and look at that member, at that member's details. So if I click here on say edit, I can actually take a look at their profile and see the transactions. I can look at the subscriptions. I can also resend the Memberpress welcome email. So I can do quite a few things in here. Okay, so next let's take a look at the options tab. So this is where you get to set up quite a lot of things. So here you can set up a custom thank you page. So let's say you've created a thank you page already on your website and you want to link it to that. So let's assume that this is our thank you page, our about page. So everyone that buys your product or signs up for any subscription, they'll be redirected to this. So that's a very good way of actually managing your website and making sure that people get the specific pages that they need. So all this can be set right here. Over here, I think I mentioned this in the beginning, that if someone tries to access content that is protected or that is only for paid members, this is where you can set up a link where they can get a specific page which will tell them what to do next. So what I have on my website is a page which says, sorry, the content you're trying to access is for members only. Either log in or take a look at all the plans. So that plans page now will show you all the courses that I have on my site and how much they cost, and that allows them to go and pay them and then move forward. So this is the page that you can create, and you can give it a URL right here. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move on to the second tab, which is the account. So here is where you want to disable the WordPress admin bar for all your members. You can also allow members to cancel their own subscriptions, which is very good. I mean, sometimes it's annoying that you sign up for say a service, and when it comes to canceling it, it's a hassle because you either have to go through the support or you have to call the company to cancel. And I find that very annoying. So you can actually make the process of canceling, or your members canceling their subscription, easy by checking this box here. And over here as well, you can keep members out of the WordPress dashboard. So you don't want people to come into your WordPress dashboard. So by just clicking this button, checking this box here, you can keep them out of that, which is very, very good. Okay, and also here, we also have this links where you can decide what page do people see after they log in. Ideally, you want to have a dashboard sort of where people can get there and everything they need is there. So the dashboard will comprise of maybe the course they have access to, maybe the latest news, the latest blog post, and also any offers if you have any. So every time they log in, that's the page they land on. So you can actually specify the page here. Now, these pages have to be created beforehand in order for you to be able to just make it easy for you to implement and connect all these pages. Now, let's move on to the next tab, which is the fields. Now, these fields, I don't normally mess about with them because when someone registers, I just pretty much want to require the basic information, the name, email, and that's pretty much what I need. But if you want to add more information that you collect from your customers, this is where you can come here and start adding more fields. But as I said, I don't like collecting a lot of information from my customers. Right, so let's move on to the next tab, which is the payments tab. So this is where you get to integrate your payments. So let's say you want to add PayPal. So here you can just name it PayPal, like that. You create your PayPal standard, for example, and then this is where you want to add your primary email address. You log into your PayPal account, you add your IPN, URL, and your return URL in there. And once you've done that, straight away, you can start taking payments from your customers. So that's very easy, very straightforward. And you can also integrate Stripe with this. So I'll just write Stripe here, like that. And again, this, you can come over here to Stripe, put your license key in there, and all this. So now this information you add here, your live secret key and your publishable key, this can be found in your Stripe dashboard. So you can add it right here. And once you've done that, you're ready to go. And then one of the cool things here, so let's say you have another payment system that you want to use, and it's not PayPal, it's not Stripe, it's not linked with this system. It's maybe an offline payment. So in my case, I use Thrive Cart. So this is where I would actually name my cart. So I could just call it Thrive and choose offline payment. So now by choosing offline payment, it means that when they click sign up, it takes them to a separate page which takes the payment. And then on that page, on that system on ThriveCart, I can then specify a page where they can go and sign up for or register for the course that they've just bought. So there are several ways you can set the payment systems, which I think is fantastic. Let's move on here to the email. So this is where you get to send all these emails out. And as you can see, you can customize your welcome email. This is the email that someone gets as soon as they sign up for your membership. And here we go. You can log in here. It sets the login page, and then it also sets the username and the password. So I think this is really cool because it automates the whole system. And then as you can see here, you can send your payment receipt, cancel subscription. So all these emails are sent, and you can actually go in and customize each and every one of them. Even when a credit card is expiring, it also notifies your customer. So this is very, very good. Now over here on the marketing tab, this is where you get to integrate your autoresponder with Memberpress. So here, if you recall in the beginning, we set up a ConvertKit. So if you click on enable, all you need to do now is to put your ConvertKit API key and then your tag, and you're up and running. Okay, so next, this is the info tab. This is where you want to add your business name, your address, the country, the state, the postcode, just to make sure that this looks like a legit business. So this information is actually very important to add. And then finally here we have the general tab. This is where you can decide the currency that you're going to be using on your website, and a few more things here, but all these things I don't really use, to be honest. And then finally here we have the taxes. This is where you can add your taxes, but again, I do not use that tab. Now, as you can see, there's a lot you can customize, but at the same time, this plugin does not overwhelm you, which is very, very important. Now, if we take a look at the features that this plugin gives you, it's actually amazing because you get subscription billing, you get payment integration, customizable checkout, you have member management, content dripping. So let's say you have a course which you don't want to provide the content all in one go, but maybe weekly or a daily basis. As people are signing up, you can enable content dripping and get to push out your courses out that way to your users. You also have email reminders, as I showed you. You also have a self-serve member dashboard. This is brilliant because people can just go to their dashboard and they can renew, update all their payments or their card details and so on and so forth without actually going through support. I also showed you how to add the coupon code. It's quite straightforward as well. We have Autoresponder integrations, which I've just shown you, and you also have the affiliate program, which means you can get people to sell your products on your behalf, and you can get this feature by signing up to the pro version here of the membership. So as you can see, this plugin makes it very easy to set up a membership website, and in my opinion, this is the best out there because I've built membership websites for a while myself. I used to use Wishlist Member, which, to be honest, is fantastic, but it hasn't been updated or hasn't had any latest features. It's still quite difficult to use as compared to Memberpress. So to be honest, I'm glad I've stumbled upon Memberpress, and this is the option that I recommend for you because this is what I use as well. And as I mentioned earlier on in the beginning of the video, I have a course which teaches you how to build membership websites using Memberpress. So if you do sign up for one of these plans using my affiliate link, I will give you access to that course absolutely free. Now that course has everything that you need to know, and I show you step by step how to set up a membership website. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one.